Hey guys, it's now day 8 of our tiny house build. If you're new to this channel, I'm Cindy and this is Dan.
I'm Dan.
We're building a tiny house in North Portugal.
That's it.
We're building a tiny house in North Portugal. Thanks for joining us. So back wall then.
Okay. So basically, let's start marking as we did on the element.
Yeah.
And then we mark the whole back wall.
Yeah.
Where the doors and the walls or the windows and everything's gonna be.
We don't even know where the windows are gonna be. We have to decide that now.
Yeah.
Okay. We have to decide where the windows are gonna go. Yeah.
So we mark everything.
Yeah.
With the red Sharpie.
Okay. until sunset again today. Well, guys, it is now day 9 of our tiny house build. And as you can see, we've decided the window placement behind us. And our mission for today is going to be to build the side wall and the front wall.
Basically, the rest of the wall.
Yeah.
Well, we hope.
What else is there to say?
Well, we need to build a house, and it needs to happen before August comes.
Exactly. We have a deadline. This house needs to have a functional bathroom by July 30th, which is our move out day from our current rental.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to get you done. Let's do it, right?
Let's do it.
So then what's happening now? What are you doing?
I'm just marking out where the stud's gonna go. And then we measure in the door. And that's about it from this side, because it's gonna be CC60 everything except the doorway.
Exactly, because we are going to have 3 windows at the front here. And just to make the build a little bit easier on us, we opted for 60 or 58 in width, 58 centimeters in width windows, and 1 meter 10 in height. Nathan, always helpful. So helpful. Is Daddy doing it correctly?
Can you move a bit, Paul?
Thank you, Paul. Yep.
That's 276.
276. That's perfect.
You wanna put the door there?
Yes, I think so. 276. Oh, we chose our sofa. Yay! It's amazing. It is 2 meters wide. If you guys are gonna go tiny, a sofa is one of the main challenges that you'll have, because most of the sofas come, the double seater sofa comes in 2 meters 9 or up to 230. And of course, if you're gonna have a tiny house, you don't have space to put a 230 sofa. But thankfully, we found a brand that has customizable module, lead time of around a month and a half to 2 months until it gets delivered, which is perfect because we'll have it when we move in. But yeah, so we know that the sofa is going to be 2 meters. We want to have a little bit of space next to the sofa, of course, but like a
Table or lamp or whatnot.
And then we can put the door.
Yeah.
Now the door, we know that it's going to be 98 centimeters wide.
However, we're making the doorways 1 meter times 220, because we're not planning on keeping these doors forever. We just bought these doors because they're the cheapest option right now. And we're planning on changing them to something more fitting.
It's like a family tree, part of you and part of me. And if we should separate, go your own way, I won't wait.
Bring the funk back.
That'd be great.
Well, guys, we're wrapping the end of day 9 today. Tomorrow, we're going to be working on the rafters of the roof. But to me, at this point, it's absolutely unbelievable that in just 9 days, we've managed to lay 99 rows of floorboards. And we also raised all the walls of the house, which goes to show that anyone can do this house as long as you have the brain and the muscle. You can do it.
You can do it.
Well, guys, it is now day 10 of our tiny house build in North Portugal. And as you can see, we moved in already. We've had our first coffee at home.
We did.
So today our mission is going to be, of course, to lay the beams for the roof. But before that, Dan, what are we doing?
We're fixing the interior walls of these. I don't know if you can see this, but this one that defines the bathroom width. And then we have to do the corners of the interior walls. And then brace the house a bit so it doesn't move. And then start putting up the rafters or roof joist or whatever you want to call it. Some wobbly.
Too wobbly.
Have a good bench. You should build a bench.
I should build a bench. You should build a bench. end of day 10 and right on target. We have 2 beams up. This was our goal for today. Now, for the rest of it, it's gonna happen tomorrow, but it'll be next week for you. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you again. Take it easy. Ciao. Now, we've had a lot of questions about permits and how things are done here. This is not something that we feel comfortable informing you on because Portugal has its own special law in different cameras. So before you attempt to replicate this, if it's what you want to do, we always advise you to get proper legal advice. Because who would want to have advice from YouTube, really? Anyway, all that to say that everything that we do is totally legal in accordance to our camera's law, and we feel very confident.
Yeah, we've been in contact with both the local people and the townspeople and all that, so everything is squared out.
Everything is squared out.
Get the professional involved in all the licensing, I say. It's easier. You don't have to worry about it. It's just yeah.
And the other question that we've had was regards to the stilts, the spacing of our stilts, which is holding our movable structure. Now, Dan, what you were saying about these stilts, the spacing of the stilt, is that it really depends on the type of timber you'll be using to build your tiny house on.
Yeah, it depends on. You need to look at these charts for like the load-bearing qualities of that typical wood in the dimensions you're planning to use, and then you can do your spacing accordingly. And then it depends on if you're gonna do. We have concrete beams going in one direction, then we put the wood structure on top of that, so the forces are dispersed equally a bit better. But do your research. That's the best advice we can give you.
And get an architect as well if you're not sure how to calculate load bearing and stuff like that, because Dan's a carpenter by trade, but it might be handy if you don't have his background just to get advice from an architect, really. Now guys, it's getting a bit hot here, so we're gonna take you to our secret spot. Okay, Mason, show us the way.
I follow you.
Stefan, are you coming? Come differ. He so needs to come and cool down sometimes. Stefan, are you gonna go in the water? Oi, oi, oi!
We're stranded this time. Safe, bro.
Mason is just chilling in the water.